Her words are treated like prophecy. Every rant and every revelation spreads like gospel. But here's an uncomfortable question. Why are we listening to Jaguar Wright like she's some sort of Miss Cleo? She hasn't dropped an album, hasn't topped a chart in a while, and yet somehow she's the loudest voice in the room. Is she the truth teller we need, or is she just telling people what they want to hear? I've been wondering, why are we listening to Jaguar Wright like she's some kind of Nostradamus of the music world? She's not dropping chart-topping hits right now, and she's certainly not headlining arenas, yet her words carry weight that rival executives and critics and even some actively touring artists. The truth is, Jaguar Wright has lived the music industry from the inside out. She's seen the promises, she's seen the betrayals, she's seen the moments when talent gets steamrolled by politics, and she may have even been on the receiving end of some of those betrayals and shady deals. And somewhere along the way, she turned that hard-earned insight into cautionary tales and call-outs. Every thread she drops is soaked in experience, but it's also mixed with a certain something else. And I think that's why people lean in when she speaks. Jaguar Wright started as a singer-songwriter, working with legends like The Roots and Jill Scott, building a resume that gave her inside access to the inner workings of the industry. But it wasn't just her talent that turned heads. It was her superpower to not sugarcoat the truth. She started calling out record execs. She started exposing the hypocrisy of industry gatekeepers. She started sharing raw accounts of what it's really like behind the velvet ropes. And over time, her blunt honesty became a rare commodity in a world built on PR spin and curated personas, i.e. influencers. So soon, people started to treat her commentary like it was gospel because she seemed like she was reporting from experience. But what's wild to me is how easily Jaguar Wright is able to dominate conversations. She's mastered the art of being omnipresent without any current or sustained industry access. Every post, every interview, and she does have many. Every sharp-tongued commentary goes viral because it hits the unspoken truths the industry pretends doesn't exist. And she's not tied down by commercial obligations, so she can call out executives. She can say whatever the hell she wants to, and she can narrate the industry's undercurrents with brutal honesty. Whether she's self-made, whether she's manifested, whether she's strategically spotlighted, her absence from the charts paradoxically gives her words more power because, unlike active artists, she's untethered, unfiltered, and impossible to ignore. But let's be honest, should we really be listening to her like that? Part of her oracle status comes not from an objective truth, but from the fact that she calls out people many people already dislike. It's easier to treat her as prophetic when her targets align with audience biases. In a way, the weight of her commentary says as much about the audience as it does about her. People seem drawn to her warnings because they confirm pre-existing suspicions while also validating outrage. Now, that doesn't mean everything she says is false, but it does mean we need to ask why we're listening so intently to a figure whose authority is built as much on charisma and shared resentments as it is on experience. Don't get me wrong, Jaguar Wright is compelling, and she does have industry insight, and her revelations are scandalous. But they are filtered through her own experiences, her own grudges, and her own allegiances. The Book of Jaguar isn't a manual for truth. It's a mirror reflecting the industry and ourselves and what we choose to believe. Following her blindly risks mistaking entertainment for fact. And sometimes the wisest move is skepticism. The oracle is fascinating, but even oracles can be wrong. And in an industry built on illusion, enthrallment can be as dangerous as naivete.